Hello my lovelies. I am gonna show you a super quick pita bread recipe that you're gonna love. All right, it only has 3 ingredients. That is flour, Greek yogurt, and salt. It's fabulous. Okay, so we're gonna need 128 grams of flour. Use a scale. It's about 3/4 of a cup of flour, but if you use a scale, it'll come out much better. And look, you don't even dirty anything. 128 grams, and if you go over, you just simply subtract it out until you're at your number. Voila. Now, it calls for self-rising flour, and since this is not self-rising flour, we do want to add a little baking powder. So I lied. There's actually 4 ingredients. So you're going to add 6 grams of baking powder. Again, we just shake it in there until we get our 6 grams, and we're good to go. Go. Perfect. Okay. And now we're going to add a teaspoon of salt, and then we're going to add 128 grams of Greek yogurt. This is fabulous. So we just put that in there. We're going to zero that out, bring it back to 128. Now, anything you know about baking is pretty darn precise, but I'm going to tell you about dough. You may have to hydrate more, you may have to hydrate less, because dough likes to be sucked up by the moisture content in the flour. So sometimes it is a little bit more and sometimes it is a little bit less, and you have to know how to adjust it. And I'm gonna show you the way you can tell. So you're gonna start here and you're just gonna swirl it around, mash that yogurt into the flour. Mash and mash and mash and squeeze it up. You can see what it looks like. It gets kind of craggy. That's exactly what you're looking for. Squeeze and squeeze and squeeze until you get all those nice dry bits up. And then you're just gonna kind of go around the bowl and let the moisture from the dough pick up the rest of that flour. And squeeze and squish and squish. So you know in those old-fashioned recipes where you're kneading and kneading and kneading, you don't have to do that so much with this. You're just trying to pick up that excess flour. When you get to this point, if you have a lot of excess flour, that's when you need a little bit more yogurt. I'm just gonna take that little tiny dab and put that in there. That'll be enough to go ahead and pick that all up. So I'm mashing it down, just going around, picking up all those dry bits until I have a nice ball of dough, and all of that is picked up. Voila. Okay, here's my dough. Now I'm gonna put it out on the surface. I'm gonna knead it a couple of times just to smooth it out. And it's done. Now, I'm gonna divide that up into 6 pieces, 6 even pieces. And how I do that is I make it nice and round, pat it down, cut it in half, come around, cut it in thirds. So I have 6 equal portions, okay? You can see I have 6 triangles here. And then we're going to roll it into a ball, kind of like you do a meatball. Roll it, roll it, roll, roll, roll. Now I'm gonna go grab some saran wrap so I can show you how to roll it. I'll be back in a minute. And I'm back. The only thing that I did while I was gone was grab 2 pieces of saran wrap, and I put my dough in between it, and I'm gonna roll it, and then I'm gonna turn the whole thing and roll it and turn, half quarter turn, roll, quarter turn, roll. I'm keeping it nice and round, roll, turn, roll, until you get it to be about as big as you want it to be. And then, my friends, this is where the fun part comes in. If you have an air fryer, you can transfer this right to your air fryer basket, which is what I'm gonna do right here. Pop that bad boy right in there. Lay it flat, and then I'm gonna put it on there 400 degrees for 4 minutes, flip it over, 400 degrees on the other side. If you have a super hot air fryer, do it for 3 minutes, check it, and then flip it over. Okay, I'm gonna show you. Okay, so after they've been in the air fryer for 3 minutes, you open it up, you flip it over, and this is what you end up with. So this, my friends, is my pita. Now this one got slightly overdone. It should be a little more on the blonde side, but this certainly works for me. I put all my veggies in there, I put my meat in there, good to go. Now, what happens if you get a phone call and you forget it, because they do cook very quickly? You end up with a flat bread, and you think, oh no, it's ruined, but it's totally not. You can do this as an open face sandwich, put some spinach artichoke alouette on there, pile it up with some yummy greens, eat it like that. You can make a pizza out of it. It's delicious. It's just very flat. So you might have some that are flatter, some that are half flat. Doesn't matter. Make them anyway. I even made some little mini ones. This is the color they really should be. It's nice and puffy and soft, and if you open it up, you've got that nice pita pocket for little baby ones. So go ahead and make this recipe. It has what, 3 to 4 ingredients? What's the worst that happens? You throw it out. You're gonna love it. Get out your air fryer. Or if you don't have an air fryer, use your oven, just put some ice on the bottom so you get a little steam. Get baking, my friends. You're gonna love this. Have a great day. Let me know what you think.